Things are looking worse for the San Diego Padres as a horrible game for so many horrible reasons has fans concerned. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back to my house and my studio. Not happy that today sucked. Absolutely sucked for so many different reasons. Obviously, the big elephant in the room, Jason Adam, probably done for the season. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but let's be honest, when you pop a knee like that, like he said, something just popped, you're done, right? So we'll talk about that in a bit, but let's just start with this. First of all, please subscribe as always. And then let's just jump into we don't have AJ Cassavell today, but we have Marty Cassawell, and that's kind of the same thing. But Padres lose to the Orioles 4-3, their third loss in 4 games to a bad baseball team. Even worse, Jason Adam, and also please apply if you haven't and if you want to. But even worse, Jason Adam appears to be lost to them for quite a while. We'll know more in the post game, which is right now. But again, I want to get this video out of the way because I got stuff to do. So sorry. Anyways, but we'll talk about Jason Adam first. Jason Adam down on the mound, clearly in pain. He is being carted off the field. I hate to see this for him or anyone. He already persevered, I can read, through so many injuries in his career and has been tremendous for the Padres, both on and off the field and in the clubhouse. Tough moment. It sucked. Like, I looked away because I was working on something and he was on the floor and I'm like, oh, did he hit a ball? He'll be fine, right? And then I looked back and he just popped his knee or something. I don't know if it's an ACL, like a torn ACL. I hope not, because that's going to be a long time for him to come back. Hopefully it's like a bone bruise or something. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. You guys let me know if you are a doctor. But honestly, anything knee related is just not going to be good for us, right? And it sucks because now we lost Xander for the rest of the year. We lost now Jason Adam for the rest of the year probably. So 2 big players. And yes, Xander Bogaerts is a big player. It sucks. And then Merrill just got scratched. Or not Merrill. Well, Merrill's been scratched, but he just got off the IL, but we didn't see him today, except for the random base running in the 9th inning, which is weird. Like, why would you not want him to hit, but you'll want him to base run? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, Tatis was the other person. He hurt, or I don't know if I can say hurt, but his lower half had some tightness from yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah. I didn't watch the game yesterday. I'm sorry. I was busy. But yeah, tightness but removed today for precautionary reasons. He's a late scratch of Ramon Laureano moving the right field. Bryce Johnson. Yeah. We saw how it went. But yeah, hopefully Tatis isn't anything too strenuous. Can I say that? Because we kind of need him because we can't just be dropping bats like crazy. I don't know if it's going to be an avoidable IL. I don't know. And that's what sucks, is that sometimes we don't know and we have to wait and hold our breaths because sometimes, I don't know. I hate it. I hate everything. I want to go back to the friendship and vibes and the winning games, going for division victories. Like, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. What else sucks right now is Dylan Cease. So I want to show you this before I start reading things, right? So Dylan Cease today, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. If you look at that, you think, wow, Dylan Cease had a good game. No, not really. Dylan Cease has been consistently inconsistent all season. Can't even get through 5 innings. He's already at almost 60 pitches with only 1 out in the 3rd inning. That's just unacceptable. Great battle to get out of a hole Cease dug with uncompetitive pitches while ahead in the count. First half, Cease struggled with ludicrously high usage of only 2 pitches, becoming very predictable. He has fixed that. Stretch run Cease has developed extreme tendency to waste pitches when ahead in counts, letting innings spiral. The stuff has never been the problem. Needs to execute as he finally did to end the 3rd. And then I'll say that later. But yeah, Dylan Cease, as we said all year, he pitches scared, right? Like, he's afraid to attack with 0-2 or like a strikeout count, right? And he'll start wasting things and hoping that people... Like, I think at this point, people understand that his stuff is filthy. And when something's too filthy, it means like his slider, for example, it'll go in the strike zone and then completely break out. So I think people now understand that. And they're super patient with him. And he just had some horrible pitches. Like, there were some pitches, like, especially, thank God for Freddie Fermin and his defense. Because there were some horrible pitches he had to contend with. So, yes, he didn't give up a lot of runs. And yes, he kept us in the game. But that's not the kind of pitching that would work against a above 500 team. That's not the kind of pitching I want to see in the playoffs, like against the Dodgers or against the, I would say Braves, but they suck, against the Mets or something. You know what I mean? Like, That's not the kind of baseball I want to see. But that's the kind of baseball we're getting right now. And I'm not giving up on Dylan Cease. Like, I'm not like, yeah, we're bashing on him. We all want to see you succeed, Dylan Cease. It's just, I think you're way too much in your own head right now, and you need to snap out of it. Right? You're a good pitcher. Just pitch good. But I know it sounds really stupid. But like, genuinely, you're a good pitcher with good pitches. Like, just pitch. You know what I mean? Stop playing scared. Just throw the ball to the catcher. Just let your pitches do what they do and strike people out. That's like, you're not a bad strikeout artist. You're just a bad getting people to, like, if you pitched not scary, you could have like 14 strikeouts today. Genuinely. That's probably an over exaggeration, but you know what I mean, right? But really not interested in having Cease sign a deal to return to the Padres. He really needs a change of scenery. I agree. Yes, I said I like Cease on this team right now, but he's the kind of problem child I don't really want to deal with next season. I want to save his salary. Maybe we can get someone like a Pivetta type 2. That'd be great. I know it's kind of like a diamond in the rough kind of find. That was Nick Pivetta. But who says we can't do it again, right? So, yeah. If you guys want Dylan Cease back, let me know. But I don't know why you guys would. But let's talk about some... Well, I guess let's talk about the pitching real quick. So it sucks that the reason we lost this game... Well, I don't say the reason why we lost this game. But it sucks that we lost the lead because Morahone gave up a home run. I don't remember, like, what did they say? It was like 40-something straight at-bats without giving up a home run. Like, right when they were talking about how good he was, and then he gave up a home run, that sucked. Obviously, Jason Adam getting injured massively sucked. We saw Robert Suarez in the 7th. Like, who saw that coming? You know what I mean? And then that one run came up, or was given to Jason Adam, but I feel like he would have been able to get out of that inning, but yeah. I mean, Kyle Hart had a fine, okay day, I guess. I did not expect to see him, but as long as he's eating innings, that's fine, right? I feel like recently we've really, like, played heavily into throwing out our bad pitchers when we're losing. And, like, yeah, it worked out today, but there's been some times where we've thrown out Yuki and he gives up, like, 2 more runs or 3 more runs, and then it completely puts us out of the game. So I'm not, like, saying I disagree with that decision, because, like, obviously you don't want to put on Mason Miller for a game you're losing by, like, 2 runs. I mean, you can, but you want to save the arms. But I feel like we've been saving the arms too much. And I'm not saying that's Mike Shildt's fault. I'm saying, well, how about, I'll say this. I have a video coming out I'm going to make after this that's basically a dooming video, and I'll explain it more. But let's just say the team is not putting itself in a position to put out our best players early enough. You know what I mean? But yeah, slowly we're slipping away from the division lead. That sucks. Hopefully Yu Darvish tomorrow can, you know, pick it up, I guess. I mean, last game wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. So I'm hoping we can see classic Yu Darvish. Tyler Wells, I don't know much about. I just know that he's making his season debut tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Right? And then I kind of teased you this, but with that single, Luis Arraez now has 1,000 career hits. Congratulations, Luis Arraez. But I want to point this out. That was a really good at bat by Arraez. Maybe the move to lead off unlocks more on base for him, and a move to the second hole unlocks more power for Tatis. This is never going to happen, but I hope that Mike Shildt realizes that him at number 1 is a much better idea than him at number 2. He is not going to put him back at number 1 for the rest of the year unless Tatis gets to the IL. But I genuinely think Arraez at number 1 is the best decision we can make, and then let Tatis swing for a little bit more power. You know what I mean? Because Arraez does get on base when he hits it. And Tatis, while even if he doesn't have that much power, still can move the base runner over with his walk. And then that sets up for Machado, sets up for Laureano, O'Hearn. So it's not going to happen. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not going to happen. But I think Arraez at number 1 would be the best decision. But shout out to Arraez, though. Like, as much crap as we've been giving you, we all know you're a good hitter. You're just not executing right now. And I'm not saying that's entirely your fault. I think a little bit of it is playing in the second hole. But I don't know. I've talked about that a lot, so I don't want to get too deep into it. But who else I really love right now? Bryce Johnson. Also, please apply. I'd love that for you. But Bryce Johnson has been great this season. Is like an understatement. Like, he has that dog in him. Like, he has like 2021 first year signing Ha-Seong Kim dog in him. And I know Ha-Seong Kim that year wasn't like amazing or anything like that, but like he's making the most out of the opportunities that he's getting. And if Tatis does go to the IL, Well, I guess Merrill will be back at that point. But my point was going to be that I'd love to see Bryce Johnson play more right field, more center field, more anything. Right? I want him in the game. Like he's playing good. But it's not going to happen because Merrill's going to go back to center, and then Sheets is Oh, no, yeah, I want Sheets in left field. I was kind of no. I was gonna say I kind of wish Sheets was in right field today and Laureano in left field, but I don't think I want to put a bad defender in a position that he's been playing all year into a new position that's like slightly different. Like let him be bad at the position he knows, I guess, is how I would explain it. But let's talk about the offense real quick, because like it wasn't like a horrible day. I mean, Machado didn't look great, that's obvious, right? But Arraez looked like his best game in a while. He struck out, which is like crazy to me, especially at the end of the game, which sucked, but it wasn't a bad day for him at all. It was a good day, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, Gavin Sheets didn't look great, didn't look horrible. He obviously got a run, so that's fine. I have a stat on Jay Cronenworth I'm going to show you next video, but Jay Cronenworth's genuinely quietly having one of the best seasons of his career right now. And then Jose Iglesias, who I feel like only really hits well in clutch situations, which I like. But also, I want you to get on base. You know what I mean? Because Bryce Johnson could drive you in at this point. Like, he's doing real good. And then Freddie Federmean, I know he's not hitting great, but he's at least making things happen, right? Like when he went for that bunt and he got on base with it, making things happen, right? Was that him? Yeah, that was him because it was an error. So yeah, I think it was him. If not, yell at me. Willie Wagner, I wish you would not ground to a double play almost, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to get too deep into it because, like I said, I'm going to talk about basically if you're a doomer, the next video I'm going to post, which is going to come out tomorrow morning, that's the video for you because I'm going to be straight dooming in that video. Not that I'm like in a super like I give up kind of mood. Like I'm not giving up, obviously. I just feel like it's important to talk about all the negatives that are happening, have it like be therapy for us. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about today. Are you concerned about Jason Adam? Do you think it's a year-long injury or like he's out for the rest of the year? Or do you think he'll be back in a little bit, just a 15-day IL or something? And then how do you feel about Arraez? Do you want him at number 1 or do you think it's just a good game? We'll see how tomorrow goes. And yeah, let me know anything you guys want to let me know anything you want to let me know. That made no sense, but I'm going to say it anyways. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Go Padres. Please win a game. You're making me sad. And yeah, goodbye. Also, I'll say this now before I forget. Wednesday, I'm going to the game at 1:10, and then I'm going to work after. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to record a video in between. So I can record a video when I get home super late and post it tomorrow morning, but that'll be like hours and hours since the game ends. So let me know if you want me to make a video about that, and I'll remind you guys tomorrow. But yeah, just it. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye.